think River had that touchdown?
I thought so because we had a similar situation last year with Gabe. Gabe caught a slant in the end zone, took 2 steps, and then they actually knocked it out. So I thought we were going to have the same call. It looked like he caught it, had possession, and just kind of lost it at the last second. But he's in the end zone, looked like he had full possession, and I thought it was a touchdown.
Were the UCLA guys kind of screwing with your snap count on every play? Was it an occasional thing?
They definitely were calling out the snap count, and it was frustrating just because it's illegal and stuff like that. But yeah, they were doing it a few times, and they actually got us the false start on it sometimes.
Between that and them warming up on your side of the field and all these things UCLA seems to do to try and get in your heads, is it a little extra satisfying to beat those guys
Let's
2 years
just
in a
say,
row?
I like winning, and I like beating UCLA a lot, so it was a good win.
What caused maybe some of your guys' woes offensively?
Just not playing with tempo, not playing together. When we play with tempo and we play together, I think we're one of the best offenses around. And when we don't, then we overanalyze things, and then we just kind of make those critical errors and things like that. And I think we were very streaky today. For some parts of the game where we went on like a 90-yard drive or something where we were playing great, playing together, and then just at other times we just stalled.
Seemed like when you guys kind of got off to a slow start, then you run the ball a little bit more, and that got you going. Is that kind of emphasize?
Just switch it up, get downhill and stuff like that. But we should have been converting early on into the game. Just a few missed passes, a few things that we can correct. Well, this is a good win. It was sloppy. There's a lot to correct, a lot to look at. A big good film stash.
Luke, it's the first game in your career here that you have enough streaks thrown and touchdown pass. I guess what does that say that your team managed to score 27 points still?
Hey, we can do it other ways, and if we win every game, I don't throw a touchdown, I'd be just fine, be happy. If I throw for like 5 yards, we win. I'm a happy guy. So just do whatever we can to win. It just shows that we got a lot of weapons, a lot of big guys up front, backs that can make plays, and then we're not one-dimensional.
Speaking of alternative ways to score, the 2 kicks ended up making the difference in the game. Just as a team, what was it like finally seeing a few go through the uprights?
It was really great. Kyle's been kicking great in practice. It was good to see you all come out on the field. He looked confident, really kicked the ball well, even on kickoff and things like that. So, we've seen it all the time, and just it was good to see it out here on Saturday.
Third quarter fumble, was that just a matter of a wet ball?
Yeah, it just got a bad spot, and I've probably been like the Sports Center not top 10 because I feel like an idiot at that point. But again, we had a good play call and things like that. Just got to execute. You think playing in bad weather in high school, I learned, but I guess not.
Sorry, to bounce off that, weather, a couple of drops early that kind of seemed to slow down towards the end.
Yeah, we just we just got to play pitch and catch, and weather shouldn't bother us at all. I think Thursday was I think it was worse than that. At practice, we were catching everything and making good reads, making good throws, and so we just got to execute in the game. It's just an extension of practice.
Defense forces 4 turnovers, 2 key ones late. Just as a spectator on the sidelines, how much you love watching that?
Great. You got so much confidence when you go off the field, just knowing that your defense is going to make a stop, make a big play like that. And I just thought they're outstanding. It shows in practice. They're running around with the ball. They're always trying to strip it. They're all about the ball. They even got shirts and stuff like that. So they really showed it tonight and came up with some big turnovers in key times.
You guys only had like 1 rush through the first 3 or so drives. Then you really seemed to turn to the run game. Did UCLA sort of change what it was presenting to you?
Yeah, check to a good box, and then they started changing up a few things on defense and allowed us to do a few more things. And we just basically went off of what they were doing and tried to make utilize space and things that we always do: check the box, check the numbers, and go from there.
You get through Oregon, Stanford, and UCLA 3-0. How big is that?
Every game is big. It's really tough to win in college football every Saturday. Anything can happen, and we're not really focused on the opponent. We're just taking one game at a time. But to win the last 3 games have been huge, and we just need to keep improving on it because I truly don't believe that we've played our best game yet.
What did you change from the first 3 games of the season to now?
Just playing in sync, playing together, doing our job. Coach Leach really just preached about doing our job, and I think we're a more violent, physical football team right now. And just showing out there. We're punishing some people on hits, and if I could get out there and hit a few guys, I probably would. But I mean, we're playing really good right now, just doing our job, and like I said, we got a lot of room to improve, especially on the offensive side, and, it's a good win tonight, but we'll focus on the issue more.
With the last couple games, you guys have blown people out. This game was close. I mean, does that add something to your toolbox, I guess, the fact that you guys were able to close one out like that?
I mean, we'd much rather like blow people out and stuff, and I think we had opportunities tonight to really put them away, and we didn't take full advantage of it, but, it's good to know that we can rely on things like that, when you win a close one and stuff like that, like it gives you more confidence to know that you've done it once and you can do it again. Take last year, for instance, we had to do last second drives. We did it once, we knew we could do it again.
Riley, you've been here since the beginning. What's it like, now toward the end of your career? It's week 8 and you're still in the thick of a title chase.
It's just it's a totally different atmosphere around the team. First year was kind of a so-so atmosphere. Last year, we're really a team, and everyone's really gelling together. Everyone's really bought in, and everyone's really does what Mike preaches, that just do your job.
Is it sort of a
Sorry, are you guys good with Luke?
Thanks, Luke. Is it kind of a reinforcing cycle once you guys beat Oregon once, beat UCLA twice, have some of that success, it becomes easier to have it the next year, the next week even?
I would say it's more of just like more of a confidence thing, I would think. Me personally, it's just another opponent, but yeah, I mean, beating Oregon is always nice. Beating UCLA is always nice. They're more marquee programs, but yeah, I mean, it's just another opponent in the end.
How much of an effect did UCLA have with calling up you guys' snap counts and things like that?
I mean, I think they did it like twice, but yeah, it's just something we gotta get used to. I gotta be more disciplined for what I'm listening to, but other than that, it wasn't really a big deal.
What about the turnaround within this season from the start to where you are now? What do you attribute that to?
I attribute that to Coach Leach on our bye week. He was really hammering us on just doing your job, not trying to do too much. I think we were all pressing because we had all this preseason hype of, we're going to be like the national dark horse, and we just weren't playing well. We weren't playing together, and we really just took that week to kind of build everything from the ground up again, and really hammer everything home and just start gelling, start just doing our jobs, and it's really paid off.
How hard was he on you guys that week?
I mean, Leach is always hard on us, but yeah, I mean, he was pretty hard on us, but he's always hard on us because he expects us to be perfect in practice, perfect in games. Now that can't always be like that, but that's the expectation. Then we're just gonna have success.
What does it say about your guys' development that you have a game like this that isn't perfect? There's a chance that it slips away. Do you guys find a way to not let that happen?
I think it just shows our resilience. Mostly as an offense, the defense played awesome. The offense was kind of spotty here and there. We had a couple really good drives, couple drives where it was just not really clicking at all. A couple penalties. I rolled a snap, which again. Yeah, but that's another Mike Leach thing. Play the next play. No matter what happens, you just gotta get your nose down. Play the next play.
You rolled a snap that was almost a touchdown.
Shoot, I don't make the playbook.
As an offensive lineman, do you like this kind of change in identity, going to more of a ground and pound, running the football kind of attack?
Yeah, I mean, as an offensive lineman, everyone loves to run the ball. I mean, we come here because we're all good pass blockers, but no, if someone says we like pass blocking more than run blocking, they're lying. It's just more fun.
What makes it more fun?
I just get to impose your will on people. You just get to hit people all the time. It's fun.
Did the difference between the first 2 games and these last 4, I mean, everybody talks about how coaches were harder on you guys. Do you think that you guys are just more relaxed and you're just trying to have more fun out there?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely more, I'm not sure if relaxed is the right word. I would say more just focused on the task ahead instead of the future or the past, as was the case for the first 2 games. But we're more just focused on the next play, this next week, this next game, and we're just handling it like that.
As you've been here, has this team or this program gotten better at responding to that kind of tough love?
Definitely has. The first couple of years, I don't think there were guys recruited by Leach, but most of the guys that Leach recruits are people that can respond to adversity well, respond to the tough love, and they know it's not personal, it's just, he's just trying to make you the best football player that you can be.
You guys good with Riley?
Thanks, Riley.
Thanks.